Come get your kids. Come get your kids. I said, come get your kids. Anyways, man, yo, what's going on, everybody? As you guys know, it's Wednesday. It's 5 o'clock. We got three teams to talk about: the Miami Hurricanes, the Florida Gators, and the Florida State Seminoles. All three teams got games this week. Now, out of all of them, I think the Miami Hurricane has the hardest game this week, and that's against Clemson. Clemson is a top 10 team, and Miami right now is sitting at 5-5, not looking too good, but trying to finish strong, trying to get in the bowl game, bowl eligibility or whatever. We 5-5. The Gators, on the other hand, they take on Vanderbilt at home. Vanderbilt. Now, I'm hoping Vanderbilt win that game. That'll give Vanderbilt 2 straight wins against SEC opponents. 3 years now? 3 years now. They beat Kentucky, their first SEC opponent, last week in 26 matchups. So hopefully they could do the same against the Florida Gators. Louisiana Raging Cajuns. That's who's coming to Doak Camp Stable to take on Florida State. Now, I'm hoping they also beat Florida State. Isn't that given? Isn't that the obvious? But anyways, there's a lot of things going on in Miami right now. Transfer portal, guys walking out of practice. There's going to be a lot of shakeup in the next couple of weeks. Don Chaney is back. Could possibly see him playing against Clemson. Mario don't want to basically tell us, the quarterback situation for Clemson, but I think we all got an idea and know what that's going to be. Jakari Brown, of course. The talk is maybe TBD would be ready or whatever, but I doubt it. I doubt it'll happen. I'm preparing to see Jakari start, and Jakari's been doing pretty well. But there's a lot going on in Miami right now. Dad Franklin walked out on practice. I don't know if he's mad because Don Chaney's back in the rotation, taking up some of those snaps that maybe he would have got. Who knows? Might see his name in the portal. Of course, today's interview, Mario addresses basically the whole, the parents on Twitter, social media, that kind of thing. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Miami versus Clemson and all that good stuff. So first, we're going to listen to what Mario had to say because obviously you guys need some context. I'm not just going to jump into it. I'm going to give you the background to it. Also, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. Also, if you're a Florida Gator fan or a Florida State fan, hit that subscribe button. We do talk a lot of Florida State and a lot of Florida Gator over here. I mostly troll, you mostly react. It is what it is. Um, yeah, but let me go ahead and pull up this Mario conference from today so you guys can kind of get an idea of what's been said and how it's been said. All right, so basically, Mario spoke today, and a lot of controversial things were said. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. Then we're gonna dig into this discussion. So here we go.
From inside the U, Chris.
Yeah, Coach, just curious, what can Frank Latson help either coaches or players in this matchup, just from his experience at Clemson?
Well, I think it's mostly just giving a scouting report on personnel. What they do is what they do on film. I don't think you gain an advantage from that respect, but just and I mean, he confirms everything that we see on tape. It's a great football team, so there's not really much deviation from what you see on tape and what he's told us. But certainly, more importantly, Frank, continues to improve and progress, and we want him to play a really good football game. That's the best way he can help us.
Any messages to him going into this one? Anything extra, I guess?
In what sense?
Just, I'm sure he's looking forward to it. Anything to either motivate him or calm him down, or just any kind of coaching. It's an interesting situation. Not all transfers get to play their former team.
Oh, I gotcha. Anything motivational for him to say? I have nothing motivational to say to him. Our players have the opportunity to play in a big game like this. I think motivation should always be really high. And to calm him down, he's a mature guy. We always make sure the focus is on what we're doing and how we execute. And I think Frank has handled that for the most part pretty well. So all in all, just looking forward to Frank playing his best game.
Next, we'll go to Barry Jackson of the Miami Herald. Barry.
Hi, Coach. Couple of quick things. Are you disclosing a starting quarterback for Saturday?
I think that answer would be no, Barry.
Okay, very good. And also, there have been a couple instances this year, and this is not unusual in college football, where parents of a couple of your players have made comments about assistant coaches that they should not have made. In instances like that, historically for you, do you approach the parent? Do you approach the player? Do you talk to the coach? Or do you do, not much of anything, just ignore it?
I'm not sure. I haven't had a parent do that with me. If a parent is unhappy about something with a player or their situation here at Miami, I haven't had anybody come up to me with it. If someone, you said, what did you say it was?
Yeah, it was parents of two of your players this year on Twitter made disparaging comments about two of your assistants. So I don't know if that type of thing crosses your desk, and when it does, do you go to the kid and say, or the young man and say, why is your parent doing that? Or do you just ignore that stuff?
Well, I'm a parent myself, and I think it's important to teach our own children to handle stuff like adults in a face-to-face manner. As it relates to posting on social media, I was raised very different than anything that would relate to anything such as that. But a parent is very free and welcome to come pick up their son if they're not happy with their playing time here at the University of Miami. I guess that's my philosophy.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey Mario. More of your favorite topics, just on injury updates, like how's Don Chaney looked?
You're going to ask me a nice question one of these days. I know it's going to be a positively oriented question. I know it is. Don Chaney has practice and he has practice full. How much he will play, I think we have to let the rest of the week play out. He has practiced and he has taken reps. What you have to keep in mind at this time of year, we don't tackle. So that's the one part of his return to play that he is missing. Now he has been hit and he's been, there's been collisions and he's done a great job, especially with ball security, which he naturally did. He's very, very, very close. Medically, he's completely cleared. Just from a, shaking off, knocking off the rust, he's right about there. Jalen will be a game time decision. We're hopeful, that him and Tyler, they continue to progress. We feel real good about Leonard Taylor. We feel real good about Henry Parrish. Those guys have had consistent, successful practices. And I'm not sure who else you have in mind about asking.
I know, a few defensive linemen, Jared Harrison Hunt, I think you said was game time, if I remember right, on Monday.
For which one?
For Jared Harrison Hunt.
But he will not play. He will not play.
Next, we'll go to David Wilson of the Miami Herald. David.
Hey, Mario. One guy I forgot to ask you about on Monday, I asked Josh about him. Lawrence Seymour, who's gotten a couple starts now for you. What have you liked about what you've seen from him? I know he's technically probably a little bit of an undersized guy, but I know he's always, he's very good high school. He's always been a very highly thought of guy. So what does he do well that has impressed you so far?
Well, I think he's taking advantage of the situation. You have 4 offensive linemen to go down. Guys have to continue to step up. And game 1 for him, his first live action was, and he fought through it. And he made some mistakes, but he continued to work on it. And I think as the weeks go by, you see consistent improvement by him. He's young, so being pushed at the level that we push and grind on the offensive line is very new for him. He had a great coach in high school, so he's kind of used to that. But you see improvement, and you see that pride growing more and more and more. So credit to him. He's really trying his best, and we've gotten some really productive play out of him, and we expect him to continue to get better.
We'll do a couple more for Coach Cristobal next. Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny.
Hey, Coach. Couple guys I wanted to ask you about receiver-wise. One, Colby Young, just his development as the season has gone on. He seems like he's really become a reliable, consistent guy every week. And then, Keyshawn Smith was a part of this team and a starter, big-time starter last year, and I guess he hasn't played the last 2 games, I think. I don't know if that was injury-related or what the deal is with him.
Well, Colby Young, and I think last game, he started getting a little bit more involved in the offense. Colby, we've spoken a ton about him just because he came here late. He did what that receiver room really needed. He just got to work. No complaints, no excuses. This went on and worked. And as the season went on and guys got nicked up, found a way and an opportunity. And once he got that opportunity, made the most of it. Hasn't looked back. So really, really proud of him. Receiver-wise, as it relates to Keyshawn and everybody else, we play the guys as they perform. And we're playing the guys that have performed best in practice and have done the right things on and off the field.
Next, we'll go to Susan Miller, Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan.
Hi, Mario. I just wanted to make sure that I heard this right. You said that Jalen is the game time decision?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because we talked to him yesterday and he seemed good. And I know he had a great game last game.
Oh, you're talking about Jalen Rivers or Jalen Knighton?
Oh, okay. My mind's on Jalen Knighton. Good. That's why I wanted to ask you about him.
Jalen Knighton's had a great week of practice.
Okay.
Again, I think his last 4 weeks is away. I think we should encourage all our sons to be and do, meaning you fumbled early, you got benched, someone else got the reps, you kept working, you got another opportunity, and you did really well. And so here comes another opportunity this week. I think it's exemplary, and then he's got to prove it again this week. So, and I think that when Miami's really good, that's what competition is supposed to be like. So we really encourage it. in the right kind of way. You know, it should be a welcome thing to be able to compete like that, because now we're getting the best version of Jalen Knighton because he made a conscious decision to work hard as opposed to just grab your ball and go home. You know what I mean? It's a big difference.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so y'all heard Mario. Y'all heard what he said. You know, play hard, work hard, take your ball and go home if you don't want to. Jalen Knighton could have took his ball and go home, you know. Now, for those of y'all that probably wondering, you know, take your ball and go home. Okay, so basically, you ever been that guy, you own a basketball, you go to the basketball court, everybody's playing, blah, blah, blah. It's your ball now. So you play, you lose, next team up, they don't pick you. You get mad and you decide, you know what, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. You get mad and you leave. That's basically what it is. You get mad and leave. You could hit the transfer portal or whatever in football terms. Jalen Knighton didn't take his ball and go home. He waited his turn. He fought back and he went in there and proved himself. It is what it is. Competition. Embrace it. If not, get left behind. Or you could do the other thing. Hit the transfer portal. Like I said in my video earlier, a lot of these players, they're entitled. They feel entitled. They feel like everything's going to be given to them. You feel like I had a couple successful games. I'm going to be in every game. I don't have to work hard no more. It don't work that way. Not with this group, not with this team, not with these coaches. It don't work that way. A lot of kids think, hey, you know, I did this before, I did that before, I got this stat, I got that stat. That's proof enough. You know, the crowd doesn't see me do this, do that. They know I'm good. That's good enough. I don't have to work hard no more. I don't have to prove myself no more. It ain't working like that. It ain't working like that. Yesterday prices ain't today prices. You know, you're only as funky as your last cut. Shout out to Andre 3000. You're only as funky as your last cut. You know, what have you done for me lately? You know, that's the deal. Anyways, I'm gonna put a link in the chat because I do want you guys' opinions on this. Now, I'm gonna have to start laying down some ground rules because obviously, when I listen back to the show, a lot of you guys be talking over each other, and it kind of lowers the quality of the show. So, you know, there's a lot of people that when they're at work or they need something to listen to, you know, or something to help them get through the day, they might listen to the playback, the rerun of this live. So when I do have guests on, you know, please be courteous to each other and let each other talk. You know, don't just interject. And also, guys, when you do give your response and your, you know, replies or whatever, keep them precise. Don't go on a whole story. We don't want to hear the whole Freddie versus Jason story from the beginning to the end. You know, summarize it. Skip a couple parts, you know. But I'm putting the link in the chat right now. You guys can come on in, give your thoughts and opinions. Obviously, Mario has spoken. So what Mario say is Mario's is what's going to happen at Miami. He's the man in charge. So, you know, you could get mad, your mama could get mad, your daddy could get mad, and it is what it is. You can get with the program or get the stepping, Gina. Yeah, but the link is in the chat. Now, obviously this week, Miami take on Clemson. Now, I did hear one question in there about, you know, a couple players' injuries, and Frank Letson, of course, he transferred in from Clemson. So he's pretty much, I want to say, knows what Clemson, you know, does offensively. So maybe they could feed off, you know, some of that information from him. Not quite sure how much he can help or contribute to that, but Clemson is going to prepare for whatever they saw against our defense this year. So it's not going to be anything like last year what they're going to do. But I do say there's two ways this game could go. We could shut down DJ and shut down Shipley, and we have a good game. Good game. Not saying we win, but we'll have a good game. If we could shut those two guys down and we could somewhat put up points, not saying we're going to put up points the way that we did against Georgia Tech. If we could somewhat put up points and the defense could, give us a similar performance, this could be a good game. Now, if we come out looking like we did anything like we did against Florida State, this one might get ugly, guys. So 3:30. It's on ESPN, 3:30. So you guys can watch that on national TV. All right. So, but anyways, like I said, the link is in the chat. Anybody could click that link and give their thoughts and opinion. Let me do a quick roll call real quick. Rob, what's going on with you? Rashad Walker, what's going on with you?
What's up, Hurricane? How you doing?
What's up? What's going on, man? First off, who's your team?
The Gators.
Florida Gators. Okay. What's going on with your Gators?
Man, I don't even know. I know we've got a little recruitment going on here. But first of all, I want to start off by saying I love your channel for real.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. That means a lot coming from a Gator fan because all I do is trash talk.
Man, you good. Nah,
Yeah,
every
but-
time I watch your your highlights of like you talking about like the Gator Swamp, 2 for 7, them talking, you be having me crack up laughing, bro.
Yeah, that's my purpose. That's my purpose right there. If you see me trolling your team, don't take me too serious.
Nah, you good. Handle your business. You good.
Yeah, y'all could play anybody tomorrow. I'm just gonna say they're gonna win by 30, even though I know you're gonna win.
Yeah, I
That
feel,
kind
I
of
feel
thing.
you.
Yeah, man. So y'all got what's the team? Vanderbilt.
Yeah, we got Vanderbilt. Yes, sir.
So Vanderbilt, as I've heard, they got their first SEC win in 3 years last week.
Ooh, I ain't hear about that. I ain't know about that.
Yeah, so for the last 3 years in conference, they've been 0-8, and they finally beat somebody last week, Kentucky.
I seen that. Mm-hmm.
Now I did hear that. Didn't Kentucky beat Florida?
Yeah, they did. We got whooped by them. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically, as of right now, before the game, Vanderbilt is considered to be better than y'all.
That's true. I can hear that. I'm just being as a
I
Gator
see
fan,
BB in the chat. BB a Gator fan. You hear that, BB? Finally, a Gator fan that admit Vanderbilt is better than Florida. I love it. Man. But seriously, what you expecting from that game?
I just really want us to I don't want us to start off slow and let them take advantage of it, because if Anthony Richardson, if he slip up, Vandy can easily taking control of it. And what I don't want no type of bad game. I just want this to be a good game for the Gators. I don't want them with us being losing games lately. I just feel like I don't want us, like I said, I don't want us to start slow. I want us to go in there and I don't want Vandy to take advantage of what Napier can have a plan going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, hey, okay, so I got BB on here. BB, you hear the smart Gator? Vanderbilt is better than y'all.
Nah, no.
See, this guy right here, he's a true Gator fan.
I'm
BB,
just
you a baby
being-
lizard.
No, yeah, because you won't really talk that down on the Gator. That's why you're a true Gator fan.
He telling the truth, though.
He telling no truth.
Okay,
I
all
don't even
right.
know
Well,
what he said.
did
I don't even know what
the
he said.
Gators
I'm just joking.
did the Gators lose to Kentucky?
Yeah, we lost to Kentucky.
Did Vanderbilt beat Kentucky?
Did South Carolina beat Kentucky?
There it is. Vanderbilt is better.
Did South Carolina beat Kentucky?
No,
Y'all
they
gonna have
didn't.
to,
No.
nah, y'all gonna have to whoop. Y'all gonna have to whoop on them. If y'all don't whoop on them, then hey, That's gonna be embarrassing now.
I don't know we're gonna win, but I know we're gonna win. I can say that.
Yep, I know we're definitely gonna win, but I ain't gonna say we're gonna beat them, but we'll win.
Yes.
Listen, if y'all don't stump Vanderbilt, if y'all don't beat them by at least 14, I'm gonna consider it L for y'all.
Man, you can't do that to nobody. Y'all lose to Middle Tennessee State.
Listen, we ain't talking about us. We talking about y'all right now.
Go ahead, baby, handle your
We talking about
You
y'all.
can't do that. I don't know how much we're gonna beat them by, but
if y'all
long as
lose,
we get the W, I'm good.
if y'all lose to Vanderbilt, I'm putting out a petition to get y'all kicked out the SEC.
Nah, we ain't losing.
And I'm pretty sure all the Alabama fans, all the Georgia fans, the LSU fans, all of them gonna vote to kick y'all out if y'all lose to Vanderbilt. They gave Kentucky a pass now because they know Kentucky on
That's
quarterback.
the case, then they should have kicked Georgia out with Kirby out there, but he lost to him.
Yeah, they gave Kentucky a pass because they know the players in Kentucky, they put mayo in their coffee.
Man, Kentucky.
So they get a pass.
That's why I won that game, because they all playing bad. We should have won that game.
So this game is on SEC Network. It's at 12 p.m.
Yeah, that's the only
y'all
thing
play
I like.
early.
It's 12-5. Yeah, it all depends on we're gonna be up the playoff.
So
That's the
y'all
whole
are
thing.
6-4. They 4-6. Y'all 3-4.
I got Vanderbilt for the upset.
I'm taking Vanderbilt.
You know, y'all. You know the hurt.
Hold on, time out. It can't be an upset if Vanderbilt was going to win anyway.
Yeah.
Man, stop.
Yeah. You're right about that, though.
That's why you believe that stuff about your mouth.
Man, all right, so they do give Vanderbilt a slight chance in this game now. I'll give to them. They give him a way
See, what
better
y'all
chance.
don't know, Vandy is not bad as y'all think. They got a little decent.
Vanderbilt.
Wait, you mean Vanderbilt that got their first SEC win in 3 years? That Vanderbilt we talking about? That ain't that bad?
I think he's talking about the basketball team, maybe.
You got to be talking about the basketball team. Now, they got ESPN matchup predictor got the Gators as 81.9, call it 82% chance to win this thing, 18% for Vanderbilt. So there is some hope, Vanderbilt. This obviously now the Gators is a 14-point favorite. I definitely take Vanderbilt to cover. Over and under is at 57.5. Now, if you look at points per game and all that, stats and everything, Florida's scoring about 32 points a game, while Vanderbilt is scoring like 26. The Gators is allowing almost 27 points, call it 27 points. Vanderbilt is allowing 35. So this is a Gator matchup. This is in y'all favor all the way. Y'all allow 249 passes. They allowing 300. Y'all allow more rushing yards than they do by like less than 10 yards. So last couple of games, Gators won their last two. Vanderbilt, y'all beat South Carolina. They lost to South Carolina. They beat Kentucky. Y'all lost to Kentucky. So the resume is pretty much similar. They lost to some real teams. They lost to Georgia. Y'all lost to Georgia. They lost to Missouri. Y'all beat Missouri. Both of y'all would lose to Ole Miss if you played them. So, resume is almost the same. LSU would beat them just like they beat y'all. Yep. So, I see they haven't put out a weather report on this one yet, but this is it's actually a home game for them.
I think it's supposed to be like 30 degrees though.
I thought this was a home game for y'all. Oh, definitely take Vandy to cover that point spread. Lizards always freeze up when it get cold.
We know what I mean.
If you ever look at them
Gators, we ain't like
man,
the Hurricanes.
Whenever the weather get cold, you always see the Gators come up out the water and they get on the bank. Yeah, them boys gonna be freezing up there.
It's South Florida game getting cold all the time. So that ain't no excuse.
All right. So what you expecting to see in this game from Anthony Richardson?
Just do what he been doing last 2 weeks. He's not special, spectacular. Just do what you're supposed to do and win the game.
Obviously, I know exactly what he do. He's gonna run the ball at least. He's gonna run the ball at least 15.
But he don't even lead us in rushing.
He's gonna run it at least 15
That's
times.
the problem. We want him to run. He don't run. That's the problem. He should have 1,000 yards, but he won't run. He barely run the last 2 weeks.
He's trying to teach himself to be a pocket passer.
Yeah, I get it. I understand it. But people think he run all the time, and that just ain't true. If you ask Gator fans, we get mad because he don't pull and run.
I mean, I see 7 reasons why.
Oh yeah, we know he got EP. Oh man, most of those picks.
Hey, y'all should before he go into this game, y'all should tell him, hey man, hit up 7-11. See if he can get an NIL deal. 7 interception, 11 touchdowns.
He don't need it. He don't need it. He got a Gatorade deal. He's straight.
Gatorade, and they already got Gatorade inside of 7-Eleven. Oh, that boy got another NIL deal on top of another.
Tim Tebow.
There you go, man.
Man.
Well, he'll be on Space later at 8 o'clock on Twitter.
Oh yeah, what they talking about? Gator Collective?
I don't know. Yeah, he'll be in one of them Gator Collective spaces at 8 o'clock.
What they do those every week?
It's either day or tomorrow. It's either day or tomorrow and one on.
What is it, like every week?
No, ain't been one in a minute on Twitter. Been like a month or two.
Because I know the Gators. For those of you guys that's wondering what we're talking about, the Gators have a collective that they have like a meeting on Twitter every week or maybe month or whatever, where they get on there and they beg all the fans to donate money so they can get NIL money for the players.
We ain't begging. It's working. Show working. I can tell you that.
They begging. Last time I clicked on one of them space, I heard somebody say, "Craig, can I borrow your microwave?" Yeah, they definitely begging and telling people to sign up and pay your money so these players could get some NIL deals. Yeah, they say the whole time since Jaden Rashada committed, the Gators been collecting money so they can make him a better NIL deal.
Yeah, y'all is crazy. Louise
you know
is paying that. Thank you. Louise is paying that NIL deal. We thank y'all. We got that for free.
Now, what I would tell the Gators is that, listen, stop antagonizing Ruiz. Because if NIL deals come down to outbidding somebody, you don't want to get in that war with that man.
But we'll see.
Y'all do not want to get in that war. Because if it comes down to something like that, whatever y'all paid for Rashada, all he would have to do is just wait till it's almost signing day and just outbid y'all.
We didn't pay for him. That's the whole thing. It's so funny.
But it's cool. It's cool right now. Y'all can have.
For him. We appreciate him.
We love cool right now. Emory Williams better than him anyway. So
okay, we know. Y'all didn't say that months ago, but we know he better now. We know. We get it.
Y'all can have Black Shaggy off Scooby Doo.
Hey, that's good. Y'all might not even have him too long.
Who's gonna take it from us? Florida State? Florida State?
You know who it is.
Florida State. Get out of here with Florida State. That man gonna come in this thing and compete. He weren't even scared of Rashada.
Nobody said he was.
He was go watch the elite.
He was the one supposed to decommit.
You weren't going to decommit.
I've been rumored for like 2-3 months.
Man, in life,
they talking to him behind the scenes.
in life, there's warriors, and then there's quitters. Williams is a
No,
warrior.
they still think they gonna flip him.
Now I remember y'all said y'all didn't want him though.
Who?
I
Who
remember
y'all? I don't know about y'all. I
I
ain't never
remember
said,
hearing
but
y'all
yeah,
say, "Oh,
that's
y'all,
that
man,
thing.
y'all can keep Rashada."
Well, that's just like y'all saying now. That's the same thing y'all
I don't
doing.
know what he did to y'all for y'all to say that. I
It
remember
wasn't
y'all
him.
saying,
It wasn't him. It was his daddy.
okay. So his daddy came up
We know
to
why. Well, Rashada wanted to be a Gator, but it was his daddy. That was the problem.
so his daddy came up there and came in y'all locker room and told y'all how shit was gonna go, and y'all said, yeah.
Nah, his daddy was looking for the bigger bad. That was the problem.
All right, well, I thought Billy said they were not bidding. They were not here doing that.
You heard what? You right. Billy said it, but that don't mean Hancock said it. Hancock said it.
You know what?
Billy said
Billy's a big walking contradiction. One
it.
minute
Man,
it's
stop.
scared. 1 minute it's scared money don't make no money, and then the next minute is we're not bidding for nobody. Which one is
You
it,
know
Billy?
why he say that, TQI? Because no recruit we got that we bought. That's why he said.
What? Y'all ain't buy no recruit? Y'all ain't buy
Nah,
no recruit?
what? Who we bought? Who we bought? You say we bought?
Which recruit
Name
y'all bought?
one.
All on.
Go ahead.
All on. You can't tell me them kids. You can't tell me all them recruits that y'all got. Look that
who we bought?
baby.
I ain't say they don't have an NIL deal, but I said we didn't go. That wasn't the main reason. I can tell you that. We didn't have to buy Mansell. We had to buy nobody. Nobody we got. Nobody we got. We had to buy it.
I believe you. Now obviously there's a photo floating around Twitter right now of a Florida Gator, a big fat one too, mushing the crap out of somebody. Wasn't that Spencer Radley or Miller or whoever who was getting mushed? Who's that? Who's that big old dude that's mushing somebody? Big number 21. Who is he?
Oh, Big Desmond.
Why he did that man like that?
Hey, he should have scored. Shit, they would have lost their mind.
This man posterized this man.
Yeah.
He will be forever known as the guy that got mushed. I see they got they even got little motion memes with this dude running through cities, running through towns and shit.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing though, he can't run through Gainesville like that, because he gonna step in dog poop, cow poop, horse poop, pig poop. And if you're lucky, you might find a Walmart up there.
Yeah, boy.
Man, Spencer Rattler, man. Y'all keep Spencer Rattler in y'all prayers, man. That boy going through it. So what's your prediction on this game, BB? Score prediction. What's your score prediction? Florida versus Vanderbilt.
Let's say 31-14.
Vanderbilt 31.
No, that's not true. You might think that. I ain't.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Vanderbilt. That sounds like a good score. You know what? I'm gonna go with your score. I'm gonna take your score. 31 to 14 Vanderbilt. I'm gonna take your score, just the opposite of it. What you thinking, Canes football talk?
I was kind of thinking, a little bit of the same, right? I was thinking Vandy win like 21-10.
Now this running back in Florida, I'm gonna give some props. He's been looking pretty good this season. Him and Etienne, Travis Etienne, little brother. They've been looking pretty decent. I give him that. But you know what? What them two running backs is doing, what they doing is it's not fair. It's really not fair. Because if they keep doing crap like this, Lingard ain't never getting on the field.
Well, Lingard ain't sitting.
Lingard lives matter. It's like people done forgot about Lingard. Lingard lives matter, man. It makes me upset to see them not playing my boy Lingard. He's a third-year senior right now. Why is he not on the field? Why he ain't getting no touches? He's a third-year senior. It ain't fair. It's not fair. We need to start a petition. Play Lingard. Play him right now.
Get Lingard out there.
Sometimes I can't even take myself serious. Oh man! Enough about this baby lizard game. Vanderbilt gonna win 31-14. Won't be surprised if the Gators win though. Vanderbilt just shocked the world and beat Kentucky.
Yep. Y'all should take it back to Miami.
Vandy.
Yes, see the field.
Lingard lives matter.
Yes, see the field. Y'all can have him.
You think Lingard gonna end up becoming a grad assistant?
Yeah, somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah. Or a trainer.
No, he gonna try to hit the NFL draft.
What draft?
Yeah.
The draft.
I don't know. I can't tell you.
He gonna try to go to that combine. He gonna try to enter that
See
combine.
how y'all feel about Mark Fletcher? Y'all still think y'all gonna get him?
It's a possibility.
Why, you think y'all gonna get him?
I don't know.
If y'all get him, y'all probably gonna lose Webb.
Nah, we lose. Whatever. I already know the deal. We taking 2 bags. We ain't got nobody but Etienne and Johnson.
Oh
We
shit!
still
They
got
forgot
backs.
about Lingard already. I forgot about
Lingard
Lingard.
gone, bro. You talking about for next year? We ain't got no other running back.
Wait, Lingard, this
right
is
here.
last year?
Yeah.
And y'all
He
ain't
done.
play him at all? Man, what a waste of career.
He done.
I ain't do one of these videos, but I'm gonna do one for him. What happened to him? One of those what happened to him videos. I'm gonna make me a full 30-minute episode on him.
If he do got another year, he better hit the portal, girl. He ain't playing that floor. One Weld and whoever else come in with Weld. That's it.
Y'all, everybody just waiting, man. I'm just waiting to see that. Respect my decision.
Oh, we already have. We have a player hit the portal every day. Again, that jump up out of there.
That boy gonna say I had a tremendous time at Florida. I love all the coaches and everybody. They just didn't love me back. With this, but all that being said, you're gonna be like, with all that being said, with 1 year eligibility, I'm leaving the Baby Lizards. I should have never brought my ass up here from Miami.
Hey.
And then he gonna drop
He a true freshman.
He gonna drop the pencil that he wrote his letter with and be like, Lingard out. Yeah, but Vanderbilt gonna handle business this week, y'all. Don't worry. Let's go on back. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and pull up Florida State's on right now. Well, BB, you pretty familiar with the Raging Cajuns, aren't you? I think your whole coaching staff Raging Cajuns, ain't they? So Raging Cajuns, they coming into town to play Tallahassee. They playing against the Florida State Shitnose. I meant Seminoles. Raging Cajuns. That game is at 12 o'clock also. That's on the internet, ESPN3. So if you got a cable provider, you can just watch that on ESPN.com. On the Watch ESPN app, if you got
Well,
that.
you can't be too long with Miami play on Cartoon Network. You gotta stop it.
Yeah, I thought it was on Comedy Central.
It probably was.
Yeah, I thought this game was supposed to come on after Finding Nemo. But yeah, Florida State, man, they ranked number 19th in the country right now. Number 19th. Man, 2 weeks in a row, Florida State is ranked. They broke their record this year. Remember, they were ranked earlier on in the year for 1 week, and then the next week, nobody heard from them. They were missing in action for 3 weeks straight. They ranked 19th now. They 7-3. Mike Norvell has officially gotten a winning season. Congratulations. Florida State fans know what it feels like to win again. They haven't had a winning season since 2017. Oh, seems so long ago. I think that year Miami was like almost in the playoff and all that kind of crap. You know, that's how long it's been. Mark Ricks was still the coach at Miami. We done went through 2 coaches now since the last time Florida State had a winning season. Man, that's tough. Now, Jordan Travis here, he's putting up good numbers. Not no Heisman numbers, but if you ask Florida State, he should be in New York. Trey Benson, he should be in New York too if you ask Florida State fans. Who else? Oh, Pookie Wilson. He should be in New York too. The ballot should have 3 Florida State guys on there if you ask Florida State fans. Who else would they send to New York other than them 3? I don't know. They probably would debate between Bryce Young and Hendon Hooker, or even maybe Drake May. But they definitely would try to send 3 of their own. Even though these guys' numbers look mid as hell, they still would try to send them. Now, obviously, the Raging Cajuns, they're not doing nothing. Their coach switched out on them. You know, he abandoned them to go to the team up in Gainesville, the Baby Lizards. You know, left them high and dry. So now they got to pick up the pieces. They 5-5. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I think when the clock hits 0 on this game, the Raging Cajuns will be bowl eligible. Right now they 5-5. When this game is over, they will be bowl eligible. I'm not saying they're gonna win the game on a last minute Hail Mary. You know, that's what JSU did. I think they're gonna do something a lot more spectacular. I think they're gonna run the ball down Florida State throat or something. Now, obviously, they have done nothing this season for me to even think none of this gonna happen. But for some odd reason, for some I got a gut feeling that all of this is gonna happen. All of it. I got a feeling that Louisiana Raging Cajuns is gonna run for at least 300 yards on Florida State. They're gonna pass for another 180. And they're gonna leave Doak Count Stable with a win. I'm gonna take the Raging Cajuns to beat Florida State 45-3. How about that? How about that? All right, so obviously I'm just talking. What y'all think about this game?
I'm looking at this game, man. Yeah, it's whatever, man. Florida State gonna win it. I feel like, man. Yeah, I don't know. Louisiana. But hey, Florida State do got they do got history on really losing to teams like this.
Now, Florida State is a 24-point favorite. They're a 24-point favorite. Over and under is at 52. Now, obviously, none of these stats matter. None of them. None of them matter. Florida State is winning in all of them. You know, except for, you know, Florida State give up more run yards than they do. That's it. But, you know, 63 degrees up in Docam Stable. So this should be an easy win for Florida State, but they'll find a way to lose. I promise you.
Man, they ain't losing that game. Stop it.
You know what game they won't lose, though? The one they play after
They
this.
losing that last one. They losing that last one. Sure. They losing that one. We going to go. we lost to them since 2017.
They're going to beat the Gators 46-3.
Stop it. No. We don't know nothing about that score, no points. We don't know nothing about that.
Florida State going to beat the Gators 46-3. They're going to beat them so bad. Oh, man. Billy goes
We don't know
after that game.
that. We stole points. We don't worry about that now. We stole.
After that game.
Ain't no such thing as 3 points.
After Florida State beat the Gators 46-3, Billy gonna get in his press conference and say, respect my decision. I decommit from the Florida Gators.
Yeah, Mario didn't do it. Bill damn sure.
Man, Norvell gonna get in that press conference and just talk his talk. And we went down there, we win.
He was already talking shit last week.
Y'all can't tell me.
He hope they go down there and beat Florida State because he was at Miami. Yeah, he was at Georgia. He could never beat us.
Y'all can't tell me that Mike Norvell don't sound like a chihuahua that drank the Red Bull.
Mike Norvell sound like a little kid.
I swear he sound like a chihuahua that drank a Red Bull. Just all hype.
I don't even say sound like a little pedophile.
Oh man, Florida State, man. So basically, let's talk about Miami. But nobody really care about them other two teams. They don't play nobody this week.
Man, you really want to talk about that?
All right, so Miami take on this wounded Clemson. And I say wounded Clemson because Dabo's in his shit again. Oh, nobody respect Clemson. We only lost one game. They counting us out of the playoffs. They saying we ain't got no chance. So, you know, he trying to rally the troops behind his sorry-ass quarterback, DJ Ukululu. Running back Shipley. I give that kid some respect, man. He's a hard worker. Well, I don't know behind the scenes or, you know, at practice and everything like that, but from what I've seen on the field, that kid can ball. So definitely going to have to contain him. Might have to worry about DJ running the ball more than passing it because, boy, if he passed the ball on, if he passed the ball, our biggest threat is him throwing screen passes.
I agree with that. People, they cannot throw the ball. I give you that. Screen pass. They gonna screen pass.
I feel like if our defense come out, you know, and play strong. Cam Kitchen stay on his own. We need Cam Kitchen back there because we need at least somebody back there in the safety.
What about
and then our corner?
No,
I'm saying we need our. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. DJ Ivy been disappointing sometimes, but there's sometimes, man. DJ Ivy has, you know, covered like he's supposed to cover. Now you get what I'm saying. So it's like I feel like
you're right.
I feel like what it's gonna be is I feel like it's gonna be Miami's defenses versus Clemson's offense. That's what's gonna determine the game. Because our offense, we got our freshman. He came in, he played good last week. We give it to him, but that was only his first game. Now he's going against a big game with a big name right now. And then when he go in this game, you know, I like the confidence he has, but I'm just saying I feel like our offense might struggle a little bit before our defense struggle. I think our defense can hold it off in the beginning of the game. If we can start holding it off and we start taking charge, I want to be real with you. I'm not saying Miami going to win the game, but it's a possibility Miami could win that game.
Yeah, we definitely. If we want to have any chance at all in this game, we got to trade points.
Yeah, definitely that
If
too.
our offense can't put up no points, we screwed. We're gonna have that same situation that we had against Florida State.
And crack that head. His head must be cracked for real. Will Shipley will not have 400 plus rushing yards on us. I just want to let you know that. I respect him, but he won't have no 400 plus rushing yards on us. No,
I ain't gonna say no 400. Hell, no, he'll have 100.
All right.
So
you see your linebackers.
So if you look at the standings, Clemson right now in conference, they got one more conference game against who do they play? They've already beat Florida State. They beat Syracuse. They beat everybody in their conference. Oh,
they ain't got no more.
Where that last game?
They got South Carolina. South Carolina.
No, they got us then South Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a tough matchup, man. Now Clemson is a 19-point favorite as of right now. So over and under is at 48. So they're predicting this might not be that high of a scoring game, but if they're giving Clemson a 19-point favorite, then who knows? Clemson this year has scored an average of 34 points a game, while Miami scored a whopping 25. Similar in points given up, Miami's given up call it 24, Clemson's given up 21. So yards, average, give up, we're pretty much a similar team. If you look at the stats, us and Clemson is like almost the same team. Passing yards allowed, Miami gave up 230. Passing yards allowed, Clemson's giving up 230. Rushing yards allowed, we're giving up 125 while they're giving up 111. Similar numbers. Yards total per game, we're almost at 400. They're already at 400. 409, we're at 393. So the numbers are similar. They're right there. There's whoever saying cap in the chat, the numbers is right there in your face, sir. I'm not making this shit up. It's right here, ESPN.com. They're right there in front of you. The numbers are right there. Unless you can't see, let me make it a little bit bigger for you. You probably will.
I don't think they can see. Yeah, I don't think they can see the numbers. The numbers are right there. So women lie, men lie. Numbers don't lie, sir. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Numbers ain't got no mouth to talk and lie. If they did, they probably would though. But yeah. Yeah, man. This is a away game, so obviously we're playing in Clemson, South Carolina. The weather is going to be 57 degrees. So if you're going up there, make sure you get you a jacket, some sweaters, or whatever you want to. Might want to wear 2 or 3 pair of socks. We Floridians, we ain't used to that cold. So if you're making that trip, be prepared. Be prepared. It should be cold. Clemson only lost 1 game, so it should be packed. Their fans still believe there's a will, there's a hope, there's a chance for the playoffs. So they will come and show out. And I mean, even if Clemson had 3-4 losses, they still would have showed up anyway. They ain't got nothing better to do. They like to take a Saturday or 2 off every now and then from chasing squirrels. It's a 3:30 game. 3:30 game. Last time Clemson played, they beat Louisville 31-16. Miami beat Georgia Tech 35-14. So we both coming into this game off of a win. Yeah. Hopefully we can beat Clemson. I think this will be their first loss at home if we beat them. In 40? It'll be the first one.
Yeah. 4 years or something.
So they're approaching the Miami Hurricane record of 52. I think they're on
So,
like a 30-something game win streak.
I think it was 86. So.
yeah, Miami's 52. So if they could get up there, then yeah. Somebody says 40. They're at 40 right now.
Oh, it's 40. Okay.
Yeah, meeting the Papa after the game for 40 straight. Yeah, so they're looking for their 40th straight at home. If we could go up there and end that, that'll be great. Miami got the record of 52 straight home wins, So go up there, get that win. So let's talk about the offense. Oh, I'm sorry. I said 52. Miami's at 58. Oh, I feel a little bit better. Feel a lot better.
Yeah, we're at 58. Yeah,
I feel a lot better
They're
now.
Clemson trying to catch up to that record.
So hold on. Let me see. Let me see something. Let's do this. Let's go on Clemson. Let me make this small again. I guess I ain't gotta prove myself to Buddy no more. They'll play South Carolina. Is that a home or away?
That's versus their home.
Okay, so that'll be home. So if they beat us and then they beat South Carolina, they'll make it 41.
Yeah.
And then 2 more seasons, 2 or 3. Actually, they'll have to like 3 seasons to break our record. So we ain't worrying about that. We ain't worrying about nothing. Damn, is this how the 72 Dolphins feel?
What you mean?
When everybody be watching their record, make sure that they don't get break.
Yeah.
I saw the whole Dolphin fan base on Twitter celebrate the other day when the Eagles lost.
Yeah, man. It was so great. They didn't need to win.
Just terrible. Man. Yeah, that's tough though. So y'all let me know in the chat. What y'all score predictions, man? Give me some score prediction. Florida State versus the Raging Cajuns. Let me know what y'all think that score is going to be. What you think the score going to be for that one?
Florida State Education, honestly, man, I give it to Florida State. And I give them honestly, I feel like they come out there, man, they'll blow them out. I give them like 35 to maybe even, 0. But then they could fall off, and the Raging Cajuns could give them a game, and they could be like a 35 to 30 game, something like that. Because let's just be honest, what you call a defense ain't like that. I don't know why they.
Man. Trying to get a grip of who's behind us. Who's got the second?
Who got the what?
Trying to figure out who's okay. There we go. So number 1 on that list, because I seen somebody in the chat that asked who was number 2. Okay, so here you go. Miami's number 1 from 85 to 94, 58. Alabama from 63 to 82 was 57. Harvard from 1890 to 95. Wow, 56.
Wow.
Florida State had it all the way up to 42 until they lost. They had that streak all the way from 95 to 2001.
I'm guessing we ended that streak.
I'm not sure. Florida State
Did we
fan,
play a
did we
home
end
game?
y'all streak? Did we end y'all home game win streak at 42? Was it us that beat y'all? Y'all let me know in the chat. I probably woke up. Go wake up your grandpa and ask him. Oklahoma came close in 2005 to 2011, and Clemson started theirs. They're at 38 now since 2016. So there go the numbers, guys. Miami's still number one. Clemson right now is they're marching, but they got to win 20 more games, 20 more home games. So call it 3 seasons. Yeah. All right. Well, there
I was
go.
looking
Fun
up
facts.
I was looking up who beat who ended Ohio State. Ohio State, Florida State, same thing.
All the Florida State fans, for all y'all predicting Clemson to blow us out, here's a fun fact. Florida State hasn't beat Clemson since 2014. Damn,
man, calm yeah, calm down.
All right, let's check something out. Since we're on the basketball thing, I want to see if you guys actually play this Friday. I want to see if you guys, what channel you guys are playing on. Florida and Florida State basketball team take on each other this week. So if they're playing on ESPN Plus, I'll stream the game like I did last night.
Hey, T2Y, it was us.
Oh, we ended a win streak?
Yeah, October 13, 2001. October 13, 2001.
Damn, Florida's. Oh, that's why they hate us so much.
They were ranked 14 and we was ranked number 2.
Damn. That's why they hate us so much.
Yeah, we ended y'all home winning streak. The Canes did it. Yeah.
And the year before that, we beat y'all at our own.
Yeah. Oh man, that's why they hate us so much, because we always ruining stuff for them.
All right, so let's see. Florida State versus the Florida Gators basketball this Friday. Oh, it's on the ACC network. Okay, so they changed it from ESPN Plus. It might actually still be on there though.
Oh, because I got ESPN Plus, so
it might actually be on there. Let's check.
So it's gonna be on regular ESPN channel. If it's, I don't know.
ACC, it's saying ACC network. All right, basketball. What time is it supposed to be on too? That's the question.
It's supposed to be on at 4:00. We playing Providence. You talking about the females or the males?
No, the males. Males basketball.
We playing Providence November 19th at 4 p.m.
No, I'm talking about Florida State versus Florida.
Oh, you talking about the Florida State versus Florida game?
What time is that game supposed to be? Because I don't see it listed on here.
You talking about the football game?
No, basketball game.
Oh, the basketball.
This Friday.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see it on there.
It's at 8 p.m. on November 9th. 8 p.m.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Yeah, it's at 8 p.m. It's supposed to.
Yeah, so it'll be on ACC network then.
Yeah.
They won't play it on ESPN Plus.
They got the Gators coming to Florida. Florida coming to Florida State.
Yeah, that would have been a nice one to stream. Watch two trash play each other.
Yeah, because Miami, boy, I don't let you know, boy, we've been balling now.
Now it's funny because Florida State, they're 0-3, 0-2 at home, but yet they're a favorite against the Florida Gators, who is 2-1 at home. That's tough.
Yeah.
How is it that Florida State is still a favorite against the Florida Gators?
I don't know. I guess they feel like they got better basketball. I don't know.
Now the betting lines ain't out yet, but let's see. Last couple games or whatever this year. We're only gonna talk about this year. The last game the Gators played, they lost to FAU. FAU beat them 76-74. The Gators, they lost. They lost. All right. I like to throw a couple of L's in there so everybody, make sure you guys can hear me that they lost. Florida State. L. All 3 L's this year. Nothing but L this year. L's everywhere this year. The one that I like the most, they lost to UCF. 68-54. Man, these Florida State. Oh, they suck. They suck.
We don't play UCF to the 27th.
Let me see. At what point? Oh, Miami's number 1 in the ACC right now.
Yeah, we
Forgot to mention that. At what point of the season do we play Florida State? Okay, all the way in January.
January, it's all the way January.
So hopefully this whole thing will be red L's all the way down, and then we just throw another L on there, and then we play them again a month later on February 25th. So we can whoop that ass. We can whoop that ass twice. Let's see the Gators. Let's see. Do we play them?
The Gators, no, we don't got them on our schedule. We got
so
after Florida State. After Florida State on the 24th, you got Pitt, Virginia Tech, Clemson, Duke.
So now the Gators running from us. They running from us in basketball too?
Yeah.
Florida Gators, really? Y'all running from us in basketball too? Wow.
They running from us in volleyball, baseball, soccer, cricket, golf, track, running field track.
On the 18th. Do they play them again? No. Okay, so whoever win this game this Friday got bragging right for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Man, they ran from us though. They ain't had no problem playing against FAMU though. I got FAMU for that win.
Yeah. Didn't we just play FAMU last night?
Yep.
We just played FAMU last night. Yeah. I watched that game last night. I remember that.
So we definitely gonna watch that. All right.
Hey, T2R, man, our boys on basketball look good, man. Them boys, they look real. They look ready, man. Every game.
Let's get back on to this football game. So, Miami. Let's talk transfer portal.
Yeah.
How many more kids you think by the end of this week is gonna hit that transfer portal?
Man, Gilbert leaving. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I know some big names and all that stuff is gonna start leaving. But Gilbert leaving kind of surprised me. But with Gilbert leaving, I feel like it's really gonna be like I feel like, man, in the next week we'll probably get 4 more. There'll probably be, 3 more, 4 more. I give like 3 more, 4 more right now. But altogether, I believe at least about 15, 20 gonna leave. And then you remember you got some people that seniors already, so they are already gone. But I believe a couple of them gonna be gone. I ain't gonna lie. I believe Keyshawn Smith gonna be gone. The way that it went with Kamari Rogers, daddy, I feel like Kamari Rogers might enter the transfer portal. When it comes down to other names, some people saying Leonard Taylor and all them gonna leave, but I don't believe them. They're gonna leave. I don't believe Leonard Taylor, James Williams, or Cam Kitchens, or Wesley Brissett. I believe they there to make the difference in the football game. And then we bring in them corners. Hey, everybody sleep. Even if we don't bring in no more big time corners, man, Kamari McLean next to Chris Graves. I'm trying to tell you, man, that's gonna be a great duo. Man. To your question, though, I just feel like, man, it's only a couple, man, people I feel like that's just gonna leave. The amount though is like maybe 15, maybe 10 to 15 more. A lot of people believe a lot of people gonna leave, but I think it's a lot of people, probably gonna take that opportunity that other boys are leaving to make their name. Some other boys might stay to make their name because they ain't get, I don't know. I look at some things a little different. I feel like we ain't gonna lose too many. I feel like we're gonna lose at least about 10, 15. I could be wrong, but that's just what I believe.
Now, obviously, with Dad walking out of practice, I definitely think he's gone.
Oh yeah, Thad, man. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that earlier, a couple of hours ago when I was watching Footballville, Caneville live, and they was talking about it. I didn't know about it until then, and I was like, man, that's crazy. And oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of caught between two hard places with this because I'm a Thad fan, and I really feel like Thad being on our running back is great. But yeah, he hasn't been running like he's supposed to. But man, I feel like you put a little bit more muscle on Thad, get him a little right, man, have him bulldoze too. Man, I don't know. But Thad walking out, I feel like he will be gone. Some people I heard some people saying Corey Couch might leave.
Wow.
I don't know how you feel about that.
The fans did attack him a couple times last season. I know that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I want to be real with you. I feel like Corey Couch ain't really been playing up the part anyway, because there's sometimes, man, I seen that Corey Couch, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm ready for a new recycle with the cornerbacks. Don't get me wrong. Tyree Stevenson was all right. I mean, to me, he's better than DJ Ivy. I'm sorry. I don't care if nobody like that, but I feel like Tyree Stevenson is better than DJ Ivy to me. I feel like there's some other boys that should have been playing in there. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Giving them a chance because we do got size. It ain't like we don't got size. Like, what happened to Isaiah Johnson? Remember, he was playing good. Like, why we didn't get to see him on the field? I wanted to see some boys like that, man. I don't know, man. I feel like there's other options other than the Corey Couch.
Quick shout out to Charleston Rambo for getting drafted today.
Oh, he got drafted today? For what?
Yeah, the XFL. He got drafted today.
Oh, okay. Oh, heck yeah, man.
First ever pick made for Orlando was Charleston Rambo.
Oh, yeah, I heard they got a team coming out here, man. They calling it the Orlando Guardians. Orlando Guardians.
The love I felt from Coach. I committed to UM because the love I felt from Coach Packey and Coach Diaz. When Mario came over, I didn't really speak to Mario like that, but I felt what he was trying to do, and I said I wanted to stay. I wanted to make the crib great again.
Man, them boys stay going that groove. They stay going that groove on Twitter, man. I just be sitting back just laugh at both sides. What the hell? Somebody uncle about to start popping. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see all that.
Whoa. Okay. Blessed to receive an offer from the Miami Hurricane. Dwight Phillips.
Right.
Let's see.
2024 kid.
24.
5'11".
He's an athlete, quarterback, receiver, running back, DB, track,
Okay.
100-yard champion. Okay. 10.43. Laser time 4.28. 40. Wow.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
4.28.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. 4.28 and a 40, bro. He's kind of
4.28.
fast, ain't he?
Hold on,
fast,
man. He got to prove that. He got to prove
He's
that.
kind of fast. He talking about he Jeff Thomas fast. You remember, I don't care what nobody. Jeff Thomas was fast. He talking about he Jeff Thomas fast.
He got to prove this.
Okay, Fitbit. Looks like I'm ready to hit this trick today. I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, cut the music.
Yeah.
Henry Lee, nobody care about them garbage ass Seminoles. Oh man, he moving. Oh God.
Yeah, he is moving. God. Oh man.
Wow.
He moved.
God. Oh man.
Bro, look how he burning them boys, man.
That is elite speed.
Yeah, he got speed, man. He got some speed on him.
Oh man. Here we go. Yo. God.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Man, we better get. I hope we get this kid.
Yeah, we got to get him. And he can play a running back too. There he go, a running back. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right. Yeah.
That boy got some speed, man.
God dang.
That boy got some speed on him.
Wow. Oh, he running back kicks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to lead the whole field. Social distancing.
Yeah,
social distancing.
I mean, even the players on his team ain't as fast as him. Like he don't need no blocks. He just get through them.
Man, can this kid reclassify and come in right now?
Oh yeah, he could try.
Dang, that dude fast.
Hey,
man.
so I've been noticing that. I've been seeing that, but I ain't get the memo. Like the kids can reclassify now to come in early.
Yeah, I think they got to get certain credits and all that.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, boy got speed, man.
Man, if I had a player like that on Madden, I'll put that boy as my quarterback.
For real.
I'll just run the ball every play. God dang.
Look how
they let them get to the edge.
Yeah, they got so much speed.
To the edge.
Cut through and got through the middle. Yeah, boy got some speed on him, man.
That boy dangerous.
He looked like a 4.2 to me.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough. I seen him. He got a hold. Man, I seen
He looked like a 4.2 to me.
You know what? I'm gonna just let his highlight just play.
Yeah, man, because he got some speed.
Now, all the people in these neighborhoods and places, why is this place empty?
Yeah. He from Georgia. I seen that. What part of Georgia, though?
This man's speed is ridiculous.
Yeah, he got some speed.
Camera frame can't even keep up with him.
Hey, TTY, how many touchdowns you give Ja'Cory Brown in the Clemson game?
Clemson game, 1 or 2.
42?
1 or 2.
Oh, 1 or 2. I thought you said 42.
Nah, 1 or 2. 3 if he's having a good day.
Yeah.
That kid, man.
Yeah, that kid was fast. Man.
Yeah, see, shout out to whoever noticed them and decided to shoot him that what you call it, that offer. He got an offer from us. He posted it 6 hours ago, so that's what's up. That's what's up. Dwight Phillips.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be looking out for him next year. See what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
You think in Bumper, I can't say his name, in Bumper, like you think he commit to us?
What's his name? You talking about
Samuel and Bumper and
Pimba. And
Pimba. Yeah, I couldn't say his name, my fault. Yeah, you think he commit to us?
I think it's a he dropped the top 4, but I think it's a 2-way fight right now between us and Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay, so there go Gabby's thing from earlier. Can confirm running back Thad Frank basically walked out of practice today. Culture killer won't be tolerated around the program. So y'all can might as well line it up and say that boy gonna hit the portal.
Yeah, he go.
It's either that or he's gonna be dealing with some issues over here. Student sections. They talking about the student section sold out for the Florida State versus Gators. What you call it, basketball game.
Oh, okay.
Ahmad Richards, he back down in
Ahmad.
Miami. Yeah,
Okay.
boy say he home.
He was out there doing some running.
Beside Kamani, which UN commit makes the biggest impact in 2023? Francis.
Yeah, man, Francis, but I believe it's a couple of them that's gonna make some impact, man. Is it Robbie? Not Bobby, his brother, but I think it's Robbie. It might be Bobby. I don't know which one, but the one that's the wide receiver, I believe he gonna come in and make an impact. Who else?
Now I did see the Florida Gators got transferred. A guy that hit the portal, one of their tight end, Trent, I think it's Whittemore. He hit the transfer portal. He had put out one of those respect my decisions. Another kid received their 5-star. Okay, cool.
And 5-star. You know they own them now. Ernest Williams. Ernest Williams.
24 kid. He's a defensive end.
You say he can play an outside linebacker too, yeah.
Yeah, slash linebacker. Yeah, but he's considered a defensive lineman.
The question is what's gonna happen with him. You know, I got this strong belief that he might, because he's going through this injury, he might just enter the NFL combine, try to, work himself in the NFL instead of take a chance and get hurt again.
I don't think he should do that. This season been terrible for him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but if he go and shine in that combine, it'll be a little different for him in that combine.
Yeah, but who are the quarterbacks he going up against is the question too, because they got solid tapes.
Yeah.
You got TVD that's been in 2 different seasons, in 2 different systems, and looked great last year in the spread, but the pro style is what most NFL teams do run. He didn't look too, so you might want to stay another year.
You believe he stay another year?
I don't know what to believe right now.
Yeah, man.
Handle stuff like adults in a face-to-face manner. As it relates to posting on social media, I was raised very different than anything that would relate to anything such as that. But a parent is very free and welcome to come pick up their son if they're not happy with their playing time here at the University of Miami. And I guess that's my philosophy. I think it's important.
Yeah, come pick up your son. Oh,
Yeah,
here's
pick
a
him up.
shocker. Here's a shocker. Frank Broyles Award. We know about that.
Mm-hmm.
2022 nominee, Manny Diaz. Manny Diaz is up for the Boys Award. Ain't that something? That boy Manny done went up to Pitt State and made a name for himself. That's tough. That's tough. Hey, shout out to Manny Diaz. I hope he win it too. I hope he win it. No ill treatments towards Manny. He weren't the right guy, but he tried. He tried.
He tried though. I give it to Manny, man, for real. Like he did try, man. It's just his method. It just wasn't working at that time. It just wasn't working for us.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm here for it too. I'm gonna be real with you. I stand behind Manny, man. I believe he the coach that'll get us where we need to be at. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of going through coaches like just because we go through one bad game or 2 bad games, or maybe go through one bad season. Everybody ready to fire the coach, man. I mean, we got to keep going, man. We got to keep fighting. That's the only way to make it better. Look at all the coaches that are successful. It's not too many people that,
Hold on. Let me know in the chat what y'all think of these concept jerseys, Veteran Day concept jerseys.
They look all right, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little different. I can tell you that. But they look all right. You
got a military look to them.
Yeah, I think I can F with it. I think I can F with that. Nah, but everybody's saying that we need to fire this and fire that and all that stuff, man. We need to stop firing and learn to work. A relationship is not built on getting with somebody in the first time.
Somebody said breaking news. Gators defender has dismissed from football team. So somebody just got dismissed from the Gators. I ain't clicking the story. Let me see who they'll say it in the chat. They'll say it in the comment section. Dwan. Who's Dwan? Hey, BB, if you're listening, who is Jordan? Who's Dwan? Apparently, he just got dismissed from the Gators. Florida Gators just dismissed one of their defenders. I think that's the second one we've seen Billy done dismissed.
Yeah, because the other one was the boy
Okay,
Cox.
there we go. DeJuan Black, and he's a linebacker. Okay, appreciate that. So we got DeJuan Black, the linebacker, got dismissed. Was he any good? Was he playing? Was he on the field? Or was he like a backup, or was he one of those guys that never got no play time? Or Billy just out here getting rid of cancer? What was his deal? That's terrible news. Not DeJuan Black, man. Wow, he worked hard to get to Florida. That sucks. Big facts. Oh, he was like third string. Okay. Okay. Probably saw a better opportunity to go somewhere else and get some play time. Man, he was supposed to be huge game changer on defense too. Wonder what's going to happen behind the scene. Hated for the kid. We're all rooting for him. Billy, they trust Billy. Gators just lost another one. So another Florida Gator, DeJuan Black. Is he a gone but not forgotten? Oh, he went okay. So went from JUCO and then to Florida. Oh man. So they wasted that man's time. Wow. This man really in the back of
But came from JUCO to get to the Gators, man. He worked hard and lost.
That boy said Quan Lee headed to Coral Gable to help them boys pack. Oh man. Man. That's tough right there. So this was the playoffs according to who? He's making a projection. Yeah, I think this probably would what it ended up being. TCU wins out, Georgia wins out, Ohio State beat Michigan and win out. TCU win out. That definitely what the playoffs would look like.
And you got UCF going at Michigan and Tennessee.
Yeah, especially if you got USC win out and win the Pac-12. That would be a good representation.
What would be crazy if UCF, beat Michigan and go play South Carolina.
Yeah.
South California.
Yeah, this is what the playoffs would look like. If it was already at 12.
It looked like it'll work. It should be a 12 team, so that'll be straight. I like the 12 teams.
I think that starts next season, if I'm not mistaken.
That's gonna be great, man. I'm not gonna lie, that gives a lot of other teams opportunities. That's great.
It's either next season. I'm trying to make sure. Is it next season or is it 2025? I'm kind of getting them mixed up right now. I'm not sure if it's next season, but I'm thinking the playoffs start next season. The 12 teams next season.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see who get in there. And you already know the Lincoln Riley thing. Oh man, he made it his first year. The Final Four. Okay.
Oh shit. We got a couple of our boys that's gonna be a part.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all go vote for Nate. Make sure y'all go vote for Nate, man. Go vote for Nathaniel Joseph. Right now, he's the only Miami commit, so go vote for my boy.
Yeah.
Ennis, he ain't committed. Ruben Bain, he might, but he ain't committed yet. Edwin Joseph, he might commit too, but he ain't commit yet. So go, y'all boys,
Ruben Bain gonna commit.
Y'all go vote for my dog Nathaniel Joseph. As of right now, he the only Hurricane in there. And if Ennis, if signing day come and Ennis signs sign to Ohio State, it's coconut watermelon here there.
Oh man.
Trying supporter about to explode rosters. right. So, anyways, man, I'm about to hang this thing up.
All right.
About to go eat
Okay,
dinner.
man. Appreciate it, TTY.
All right, boss. Miami versus Clemson this weekend. Good luck to them Canes. Florida Gators, I hope
Yeah.
they lose. Florida State,
Yep.
I hope they lose too. I hope they both lose by 1 million each.
Definitely Florida State. I hope they-
But that be saying, appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and support the channel in any way possible. Go Canes. Good night.